Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Will kick this deep to get us going. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week, all they're telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Trojans. This quarterback on fire today. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Fighting off the defender. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
And the tailback's got it again. Fighting off the defender. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Can he make it to the marker? Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Breaks free. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a third down play. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, probably as many as anybody. when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. He pulls it in for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Got space, looking to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Georgia, 0.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And the return will be brought down. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And completion makes it second and short. They're going to run it. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Trojans keep the football on the move. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line, brought down at the 1. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's looking deep here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money. for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability.
Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
No problem with Ncaa right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking to scramble to his left. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Georgia.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that one is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
21.
And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The Bulldogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. That's a 1st and 5 after that defensive penalty. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself.
Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got some room. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking a sack.
This will be a challenge. Second and goal from the 14. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Great job with the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. And he'll set up to throw. And we're able to get him down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles. But the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. Looking to scramble now. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
On the play. Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he
Brings up 2nd down.
Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Linebacker shifting around now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to get it.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, SC. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The Dogs will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Gets into space at the 50. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off. And
the QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets made on the out route.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He breaks free. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Bringing pressure. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
They're going to run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And the back now goes in motion. Quick throw caught on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for